Hey party people, this is Jeremy from Jambalaya Plays Games, and I'm here at PAX 2018 with Tony from Arcane Wonders, and we are looking at RWBY. Tell us a little bit about this game. I know it's huge. There's a lot of
So this is RWBY Combat Ready. We ran the Kickstarter about a year ago. We helped, well, we didn't run it, Rooster Teeth ran it, and we helped assist them with it. And because basically the thing is that the game was designed by Brian and Benjamin Pope. Brian Pope is our owner. He's also has designed Spoils of War as well as Mage Wars for us. So they approached us, and we basically came together and made RWBY Combat Ready. We then were given the opportunity after the Kickstarter to bring it to retail, and this week it basically hit retail for the first time. So it's been amazing, and here at PAX Unplugged is the first retail availability at a convention. So let's talk a little bit about the game. So RWBY Combat Ready is a 2 to 5 player cooperative game where you are taking on the role of members of Team RWBY. We have it set up right here with Ruby Rose being the active player. However, that's not necessary. You could be any of the players could choose to. We are playing against Roman Torchwick with his henchmen, and another objective to the side is Finds Why. We might not get into the Finds Why because you have to rest in order to have its effects go off. And we're going to run through some of the early mode of the game, and hopefully we won't get damaged. So the first thing to know is this. Everybody will have a hand of cards, and the cards themselves have a speed on the top left. Then under the speed is their damage. So this would be a speed 6 card that deals 2 damage. Under that is the attack effect. So if I attack with it, then there's the middle bar of extra things that happen. Now there's also the bottom effect. Now the very bottom effect of a card is only used when you use it as an assist. So it's as a separate assist ability. So what we're going to do here is this. So I just ran through card anatomy, and now I'm going to talk about the backs of the cards of the villain deck. So there's different stances in the villain's deck. There is the balance stance, the subtle stance, aggressive, and event. So basically, balance is basically it gives you an idea of what's coming without giving you the full information. So you know that the speed of a balance card is generally mid-range. You know that the speed of a subtle card is generally slower. However, it probably has more tricky abilities and such going on. Aggressive are faster, and event cards are just crazy. They're like, oh, he equips his Elysian Paladin suit, he now gets bonuses, you have to defeat it before you can deal damage, all this stuff happens. One thing here too is that the game is very, very thematic with the series by Rooster Teeth. So all the events, all the villains, all of the objectives, all tie into things that you will find in the RWBY animation series.
And how does this play too?
This plays 2 to 5 players.
2 to 5 players, fully cooperative.
Fully cooperative. So what you're doing is full. You can share your hands, you can share what's going on. Everything is fully cooperative. So basically, like RWBY might come in here and go, you know what? Does anyone have anything that can boost me this first round? And Yang might come in and be like, you know what? I do. I have this card over here that says that if it's the first round of the duel, you get +2 speed. So RWBY might be like, well, based on that, I don't want to play a really fast card. I'm going to play... I'm going to play Spiral Rose. Speed 4. Now, typically, Speed 4 is way low on the tone pole. You probably won't want to play against a medium range attack. However, with this, Yang's going to go, okay, well, I'm going to jump in here and assist you with my assist card. Now, this is a particularly potent combination here Because what happens is this, basically. So this card is going to become an assist for this.
Oh.
So when you go in here, you'll go, it's a speed 4, but this attack gains double the effect from speed bonuses. So she's actually getting +4 speed to that. So this just became a speed 8 attack.
Right, speed 8 attack, right. Okay.
With a speed 4 card. So that's actually, I'm pretty confident that a speed 8 can take on a balanced speed villain attack.
Wow.
So the other things you can do other than assisting, though, you can fight the henchman.
Right.
So let's say Weiss was like, you know what, I'm fine with that. I'm going to just attack this henchman over here. So what you would do here is you would immediately resolve this. And if you'll notice, I'm not playing in turn order.
No.
I am playing Yang first, then Weiss, and then Blake.
So
the
you can
thing
just choose
you can do it. You can do whatever you want when you want.
Okay.
So when you do this, you'd flip over the henchman, and you'd compare speeds. In this particular instance, the henchman's card is speed 2, but it gains 2 for each of the other cards, but Weiss went overkill and used a speed 10 card. So you look at the bottom, you'll notice it's a health of 1. Okay. Weiss is dealing 1 damage, so this minion is actually going to be removed.
Okay. So that little thing here is damage right here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, not this one right here.
The damage is there, and then that's the health.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. All right.
So Weiss, for doing that, would gain 1 experience points.
Okay.
Yang would also have gained an experience point
for assisting, huh?
For assisting.
Oh, okay.
And then what Blake's going to do, Blake's going to just jump in and combo. So what comboing is basically, the combo is they are jumping in to fight with the villain. But they're taking in the risk that if the villain hits, that they're going to take the full amount of damage as well.
Okay.
So it's a risk-reward thing where they are putting more damage on the villain. However, if the heroes lose, both of them are going to take the full brunt of the villain's attack. Yeah. So everyone is locked in. Everyone's done their thing. Right. Now we're going to reveal the villain card. So we'll take the villain card and we put it in the revealed villain card space. And in this instance, it's a speed 7. Okay. Which means the heroes are victorious. The speed 8 attack was successful. And this is now how we resolve this. First off, we start with RWBY. And RWBY dealt 4 damage. So starting health is 65. So you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. You would also move RWBY 4 spaces up on the Fury track. 1, 2, 3, 4. At that point, it triggers this. All players would draw a card. I'm not going to go around and do that, but all players would draw a card. And RWBY will gain 1 experience point.
Wow. Yeah.
So she dealt 4 damage, gained an experience point, and everybody triggered, no, I'll draw a card. Now, Blake deals 2 damage, 1, 2, so you'd move it along the track, and then she would also gain an experience point.
Huh.
At that time, all cards are discarded. And you would move on to the next round. The last thing you do in the round is you move the villain Fury tracker up. Now let me explain this whole villain tracker Fury track here. So as you progress in the duel, you would continue playing cards and moving along. But once you get into this range, you can use your ultimate card. So each card has an ultimate attack that they can play to immediately end the duel. They can go, I'm playing my ultimate, I'm ending the duel now. I bash the villain, and bashing the villain's literally I take my scythe, I smack you 3 blocks away, you smash into the building, and you're bashed. Okay. Similar to in the series. So when you do that, you use your ultimate. It would then take you out, reset this, here, and the next player would become the active player. Okay. And in this fashion, you'd go from active player to active player.
I was just about to ask you how to this change.
Yeah. Okay. However, the big thing here is this. If you look at the bonuses that you can gain,
you can stay in there and make a lot of
you can push your luck to try to get some more experience, to upgrade your cards, to do everything.
I like that. I like that.
So, but the big problem is this: if you're in this range, the opponent's probably not far behind you.
Right.
And if the opponent hits you, if the villain hits you at any time in the bash range, you're bashed.
Oh, okay.
And then you don't get any of the bonuses from the ultimate attack.
Oh, wow.
So it's a give and take risk, push your luck, risk reward thing there going on.
All right.
After you come down, there's only one other thing I wanted to talk about. What do you use experience for?
Yes. More cards, better cards.
More cards,
faster
better cards, faster cards. There are different tiers. So basically, you have tier 2. It's down at the very bottom, and they're by their experience cost. Tier 3 and tier 4 cards. Like all cost different amounts that you can upgrade during gameplay. So between a duel, when you make that switch, if you have enough experience, you can actually go, okay, I'm gonna ditch this black bordered 4 card from my deck, pay 5 experience and add this 8 gold to my hand. And you can progress. Tier 2 cards must be ditched to grab tier 3. Right. Tier 3 must be ditched to grab.
Is this scenario based or is it like
Yes, it is scenario based. So basically, as you progress, you can gain cards. And you'll notice that a little bit by the objective card we have over here, where it says defeat the villain.
Right.
So you're gaining 5 experience when you defeat the villain.
Right.
So what do you do with that? So you upgrade your cards, and then what can you do with your cards? Well, we have these bays in here that you can just take your deck, place it in there, and then the next time you want to play, you just pull it right out and you have it right where you left off.
All right. Wow. All right. Well,
this game is constant.
Yes, there is a constant campaign that can keep on going, and you continue to have additional campaigns that you can play. Yep. Yeah, it makes it an easy way so that you can do that.
Hey, Tony, thank you so much for giving us a good overview of RWBY, man. That was way more than I expected. That was like ridiculous.
No, there's a lot there. I mean,
and what's the MSRP on this one? You said it's coming to retail right now.
Yes, so. MSRP is $49.99.
All right, wonderful. And where can we find out more information about RWBY?
Okay, so if you go to the Arcane Wonders website, there's a game page. So I'm not gonna try to spell out, but if you click the games, then there's a box that shows the RWBY Combat Ready. If you click there, there's a how to play video, the rule book, scenario book, unofficial FAQ that we've been working with people on BGG for, and all sorts of things.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, party people. This is Jeremy from Jambalaya Plays Games, PAX 2018. Take care, party people.